So an off-grid box is a 6 foot by 6 foot shipping container with solar panels on the top and water purification inside. So with one of these systems, we can provide for 2,000 people in a rural village in Rwanda, or provide for your house out in the suburbs.
So you're giving water to people who don't have water?
Exactly. So in a lot of these communities in rural Rwanda, they've never been introduced with lighting in their own home and clean drinking water. So they take a lot of
Wow.
different sources, boreholes, wells, and these kinds of things.
How did all this evolve? Take me back, because that's quite an interesting thing. And then we'll get into other questions.
Yes, so the founders, Emiliano Cecchini and Davide Bonsignore, they kind of came from different backgrounds. One was more into international development, so he was working in renewable projects in the developing world. But then Emiliano was more on the technical side, developing new technologies, hydrogen, solar, integrated systems. But they both got pulled into a project with the big NGO called Oxfam. And they were doing schools in South Africa. But they noticed that, one project for water installation and solar installation would take weeks. Because as soon as you are missing a screw, you have to talk to the brothers, aunts, uncles, sister, and then negotiate. Right. So they decided to throw everything in a container and send it to the location, everything that they needed. And soon, iteration after iteration, it went from 3 weeks to 3 days, or 3 hours even now. So that iteration and quick deployment has been interesting for a lot of different applications besides just rural development. In this case, these primary schools. It's also been used for disaster relief in Puerto Rico. In Madagascar, it survived a cyclone. The potential of a turnkey solution for water and power, I think, has the potential to change the world.
So who's buying this, or are you a nonprofit?
So we're a for-profit entity, social enterprise. So we see that setting up these boxes in Rwanda is not only an opportunity to provide new access, affordable access to clean water and power, but also it needs to be financially sustainable, not only environmentally sustainable. So with this, we partner with a lot of nonprofits and foundations that provide the funding up front, but then we actually charge for the services on the ground.